Hello, beloveds, and happy Thursday. Wanted to take a moment to tune in and turn on with you. Today, I started with a conversation or post about self love. Many of us think we know what self love is. Many of us think that we're practicing self love. Many of us believe if we are taking care of ourselves, buying ourselves, getting a massage, a manicure, that is self love. But I'm here to let you know that that is actually not self love. That is taking care of this body. And this body is always telling us that we're wrong, which is why we're always trying to fix and improve and change ourselves on the outside. But the real change happens on the inside. And many of us are deathly afraid to go into that place because that is where pain is, trauma is, and where our stories are. So truly, self-love is about doing the things that feed your soul and your spirit, not just your body. So I'm fresh from my yoga and I was inspired to share this with you because I received insight and guidance for myself about how self-love shows up in our lives and how we can start to really incorporate it in a way that feeds us instead of trying to fix us. The first thing is most of us don't believe that we love ourselves. Many of us walk around with a sense of wrongness. I know that for many years I felt, and still this is a part of my healing process, a sense of wrongness. And not that I've done something wrong in the past, it's what I have perceived I have done or others have done. And so there's an attachment. There's an attachment to the story. There's an attachment to the pain. There's an attachment to the trauma. There's an attachment to it all. And that's really where we start to learn to love ourselves, is when we let go of the attachments. I don't even call it mine anymore because it is not mine. It is an attachment. And when we personify something, when we make it ours, that's the attachment right there. So I was guided. One of my spiritual teachers created these amazing affirmation cards. And so I am willing to release the attachment, the feeling of attachment to hurt. Let me read that over because I see it's kind of hard. I'm willing to release attachment to feeling hurt. We can put that in for anything. I'm willing to release the attachment to feeling pain. I'm willing to release the attachment to feeling victimized. I'm willing to release the attachment to feeling fill in the blank. So today I want you to recognize, what attachments are you holding on to? What stories are keeping you caught up? Because whatever those stories are, that is what is keeping you from really allowing yourself to tune in to your self-love. Because if we are having any type of attachment to something that keeps us stuck in the story, then we believe it's true. I totally grew up believing that I was wrong. I was wrong in every single way. I was guilty, I was shamed, I was humiliated, all those different things. But it wasn't until I decided to release my attachment to the story, just like the story that I had an attachment to, that I was an alcoholic, that I was a drinker, that I was a party girl, that all these different attachments. But it wasn't until I decided that I no longer held those attachments and created new experiences for myself, and saying that yes, yoga is a part of my day. Yes, I am a writer. Yes, I love to take walks in nature. Yes, I love to have a garden. Yes, I love all these different things. That's how you release the attachment. Because if you believe it, how can you change it? You think that you change it here. You don't change it here, beloveds. You change it here. And it's time that we start to do things that make our hearts happy, not just this physical experience. We don't have to go buy anything, because buying something is not going to make us happy but for a second. But when your heart is happy, then your mind is happy. Your spirit is happy. Everything is happy. And so I'm inviting you two things. First off, every Friday or every other bi-monthly, twice a month, there will be a gathering of Heart Happy. Stay tuned. If you're in the community, you'll be receiving an email about that shortly. So don't worry, if you're in the community, you already will get that information. If not, go to the Tap in Bio, sign up. The other is Write Her, my spiritual counseling and journaling therapy. This starts on Saturday. So we're kicking it off on the 1st, and we're going to meet for the next 6 Saturdays. And our first theme for our 6 weeks is self-awareness and self-forgiveness, because how many of us need self-forgiveness? That's what our attachments are about. That is what keeps us from our truly loving ourselves. Thank you. I appreciate you too, beloveds. And so it's time that we become more than self-aware here, beloveds. It's time that we become self-aware here, because this is where the hurt lives. The thoughts are here, but the pain is here. And it's time that we allow ourselves to be heart happy. So tap in bio, stay in the community, get all the insights and information, as well as sign up for Write Her. You can sign up and pay in full for the 6 weeks, and then you'll get your birth chart and natal report, or you can pay weekly, and it's less than $25 a week. You're going to get spiritual counseling with me. You're going to get a writing prompt. We'll have prayer circle, and we'll also have a private Facebook group. So there are ways for you to get support that is affordable, that is aligned, that is accessible. That's what we're here all about in Brown Girls Who Bruja. So it's time to make your heart happy, beloveds. And so let's just take it to prayer. Right here, right now, I am allowing my heart to be happy. I am allowing my spirit to shine with joy. I'm allowing myself to release all attachments to hurt, to feeling pain, to feeling wrong, to feeling a mistake, that I am a mistake. I'm willing to release all attachments that do not serve my heart happiness. I invite that for you too, beloveds. And I'm just praying and sending this prayer out to every man, woman, and child, every tree and every sea, every animal and every insect. How grateful we are to have this technology, to have these phones, to have each other. Let's bless ourselves and each other today. I send you so much love and light, beloveds. And until next time, peace and blessings.